Okay, so this morning we are going to head out to Ellendale Pool, which is not too far out of town, about half an hour or so I think. And then we'll probably come back in to Geraldton and find something else to do. There's a tour at the church at 4 o'clock, so we might do that as well. But a bit of a quiet one yesterday, didn't do too much. Went to the shop, saw all the crazy people, got a couple of things and just relaxed at the caravan. Watched too much news and looked at Facebook too much. But yeah, it's a bit of a ghost town here. I think a lot of people are getting scared away. The other day we did see a lot of caravans coming towards the south, heading back into Perth. I don't really know why. Because I'd stay around here. There's not many people around. It's easy to keep to yourself. We'll probably keep heading north in the next few days, unless we're told otherwise. So that's our plans. So we've been on the road for a couple of hours now. We've left Geraldton this morning, heading towards Shark Bay area. We've got a booking at a caravan park, and we're just going to stay there for the next 2 days, try and get out to Steep Point, and then we're not too sure what we're going to do after that. Apparently it's getting a bit hard to move around between caravan parks now. Everyone's having to space out, some are closing. So we're going to come up with a bit of a plan, put some feelers out, see if we can maybe find somewhere to bunker down for the next, who knows, a couple of months, maybe more, depending on what happens with all this. If we can't find anywhere, we'll just keep kind of cruising along and do as much free camping as we can. We'll try and stay out of everybody's way, keep to ourselves. There's no real advice on what people in our situation are to do. If we went to go home, as it stands now, we'd be up for about 6 weeks worth of quarantine. So yeah, that's our options at the moment. But anyway, for the next couple of days, we'll try and enjoy the Shark Bay area. Probably won't go into any populated areas. As we said, keep to ourselves. That's all we can do. So I've just left the camp at Hamlin Hall and we're on the road to Steep Point. So that's our last of the four mainland extremes. I've been trying to get to this one for a while. 150 or so k's to get there. It's about a 3-hour drive. Pretty soon I think it turns to gravel. And then after that there's some dunes and some sand driving to do. So hopefully we'll get there about 10 o'clock or so. Started early, trying to beat the heat. It was bloody hot yesterday. And the flies, I don't know if we'll escape them, but they are horrendous. Anyway, we're on the road and hopefully we'll be there in the next couple of hours.
And this one's very tired. And this one's a happy little boy as usual. Hey, Koopy.
making our way north to Marble Bar, where we've got some accommodation. We're going to be staying at a homestead, looking after the place for the next little while all this craziness is happening, and we'll just see what happens. We're going to drop into Carnarvon first, try and get what we can before heading up to a Marble Bar. About 14 hours drive in total, so we'll try and keep to ourselves as much as we can between here and there. Things are starting to tighten up now, especially over here with the small towns along the WA coast. It's getting a bit tense in some areas, so we're getting the hell out of here.
Grandpa Chuck got bored with them. I explained this new plan to Grandpa just. I hurried down the steps to open the gate.
So we're heading towards Tom Price now. We've got about 450 k's until we get to Newman, which is where we're going to stop. So we're getting pretty close to the heart of the Pilbara now. We're not too far away from Corunna National Park as well. That was one thing we had on the list, but get to at least drive past it. It's a pretty nice area out here. It's had some rain, so everything's nice and green. Yeah, lots of driving, but keep going.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, bored? Being bored?